What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Miami Marlins versus St. Louis Cardinals Major League Baseball matchup going down Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yurfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays that I release throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, call 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Kyle Gibson listed as the starter in this one. No starter confirmed at the time this video is being recorded for the Miami Marlins. Last time we saw Roddery Munoz get the start as he's slated to on Tuesday. It was followed up by a bullpen game for the Marlins, so we'll have to see if that ends up being the case here. But whatever the case is, we'll start with the Cardinals. I mean, Kyle Gibson is another pitcher that I've kind of waited for the other shoe to drop with. A pitcher that I haven't believed in because I feel that he plays to the back of his baseball card. And year after year, Gibson is whatever record he is, it's all well and good. But he's normally a guy that will pitch you to a high 4, low 5 ERA, and maybe a decent record over the course of the season, but that is what he is. And earlier this season, he already faced the Miami Marlins back in April, gave up 7 runs on 7 hits, 2 home runs over 6 innings, and it was a game that the Miami Marlins ended up winning 10-3, and it was the only game that the Marlins have won in this head-to-head season series entering Tuesday's action. But I still think that Gibson is, going to be the better option compared to whatever the Marlins throw out here, because there hasn't been a lot going right for the Miami Marlins. Here's the problem. For the Miami Marlins, and if you follow me here at Pick Dawgz, you know what I'm going to say. With the Miami Marlins, there's a couple problems. A, the starting pitching is inconsistent, but when it does show up, the consistent problem for the Miami Marlins has been getting their pitchers run support. Now, granted, the Marlins did score 6 runs in Monday's series opener. It took extra innings to get there, but they did only have 1 run through the first 7 innings of that game before scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Now, granted, so did the St. Louis Cardinals because it was 1-1 going into that inning, but run production continues to be an issue. I mean, prior to that, the Miami Marlins scored 2 runs combined in their 3-game series against the Washington Nationals. 3 runs or less has been the majority of Miami's offensive production this season, and in 10 of their first 14 games in June, the Miami Marlins were struggling to score more than 3 runs. I think 10 of their first 14, they scored 3 runs or less. So, for me, I understand that Kyle Gibson had his issues against the Marlins earlier this season, and even in his lone start against Miami last year, gave up 5 runs. But for me, Gibson's just a decent option here. The St. Louis Cardinals are the better team, playing better baseball, and it just boils down to, once again, them being the more trustworthy lineup for run production in this game. So I'm going to go with the St. Louis Cardinals in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.